Yo, how is everyone today? Before we start the live stream, hit the likes and we'll get into it. Hope everyone's doing fine today. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Merkel, good to see you in the chat, my friend. Tristan, good to see you. Yo, shit, good to see you. Sensei is mooning. Sensei is indeed mooning. I think Sensei just hit a new all-time high. Let me refresh it. I don't know where it's at now. It's at 7.18. So, this is something that I told you guys to buy around 2 million, 2.5 million, 3 million. You guys are ultimately up at least 7 to 8x on your investment. And, people that put in a decent amount have got very good returns. The people that's been watching me, that's in my private group, that's in my public group, that's even in my YouTube channel. You guys have made very good money on this project and some of the other cores, which are also pumping. It's all good. Mehrid, good to walaikum salam, my friend. Boys, these are not actual glasses. These are UV glasses. These are the ones that they protect your eyes, because obviously when I'm on my screen all day, eventually if I just keep doing that all the time, my eyesight's gonna get worse. So I decided to order some UV glasses to protect my eyes. Say the glasses that you guys are thinking of, but not blind. Southflex, good to see you, my friend. Dyson, good to see you. Yeah, crypto millionaires in the making, 100%. You are, my friend. Very good to see you as well. Very good to see. Hit the likes and no bull run for you. It's 30% of my portfolio. What do you expect? I think Sensei is probably a lot of people's in the higher version of the portfolios, because I think the AI hype is starting early, and because the House of Crypto, we gotta give some props to him. He's pumping our bags right now. I think this is like his fourth video on Sensei. And as more retail comes in, the bigger his channel becomes, and the more people become aware of Sensei, and vice versa on my channel as well. BNB King, good to see you as well. Sensei's putting my portfolio on his back today. Hit the likes. My friend, very good to see you as well. Played out the thumbs. Yay or gay. It doesn't matter. You can be yay or gay, and you still can hit the likes. Clifford. Jason, good to see you as well. I know you focus on lower caps, but if you had to invest in 5 large caps within the top 100, which one would you invest into for the cycle? So, my friend, if I don't know if you're aware or not, but the top 100, most of the coins have already done some significant numbers. Ethereum's now moving up. XRP has taken a seat back. Solana has taken a seat back slightly. I think now it's time for Ethereum to have a go now. But my favorite ones in the top 100 are Sui, C. Let me just scroll down. Tau, I do like Tau. I don't really like Casper that much. I don't like the community behind Casper. Injective is one of my favorite as well. And Injective is one that has not ran as much as some of these other ones. It has pumped. It still, I think, goes up around 2x from the lows. C, this is another one that I really like. There's not much unlocks. It's only $2 billion in market cap. Ondo, I do like Ondo, but there's a big unlock for Ondo coming up. So you have to be very careful of that. Sandbox has been doing very well recently, and I think Sandbox could lead the gaming charge at the moment. I think it pumped, it's up 41% the last couple of days, which is quite good. Arweave is another one that I like. Pyth is pretty good. Manta is good. Beam is pretty good. There's quite a few good projects. Beam is a good one for the gaming sphere. Ideally you would want to get one in each narrative. So you want to get Ondo or Ondo for the high caps in RWA narrative. You'd want Arweave for the storage narrative. If you want a gaming one, you can either buy Immutable X or Beam. But I do like Beam better. You can buy a C for a layer 1. Injective for layer 1. There's quite a few. Those are my favorite ones, my friend. Hustle, good to see you, my friend. Just trying to as many as I can right now. Trying to buy as much immunity as I can. Genos and stuff. Yeah, look, immunity is gonna shine, bro. Like, I told you guys to buy Immunity. It's only a matter of time. You don't need a lot of money to push up Immunity. And if you notice, Immunity has been doing very well recently. It's up, over 1 cent now, and it was, I think, just literally a week ago or so, it was down here, sitting at 5. So you would have been over 2x your money. And I think, as Beam gets bigger and bigger, the ecosystem's going to grow. And if you look at every project, right, what tends to happen is, but forget these glasses. What tends to happen is once the project, the main chain performs, people always go and look within the ecosystem of that chain. So if it's Beam, people will go to Munity, or I think Beam has a few different games, but the ones well, Munity has 3 different games, and one is out, but 2 of them has yet to release. So that alone can create a lot of hype. For example, the main game, the MetaHost Unity game that they're known for, is not out yet, but it's almost done. And when it comes out, it is built on Beam, meaning that as soon as it comes out, the first thing that's going to happen is Beam is going to promote it and give it a massive shout out. And that alone is going to make this do at least a 3 to 4x in the short term. And if it's in the gaming hype, it can just make it go do a 50, 60x very quickly. At least a 20x. 50, 60x is a bit too much, but let's say at least a 10 to 20x. Rune. I'm not too thingy on Rune. Well, I haven't done my research too much on Rune, my friend, but I have heard good things about runes. I do need to research it because I feel like it's a narrative that's going to pump. I'll get back to you on the next live stream, my friend. I have someone in my group that's very familiar with that narrative. But me myself, I have not. I have yet to look into the runes narrative, but it did do very well earlier this year. Kim, good to see you as well. Is Venom dead or just taking a beat? Venom is depends because there's quite a few different ones, very similar to Venom. I don't think Venom is dead. I think there's so many good projects coming out that sometimes a lot of these go, they don't really get noticed as much. But they got 100k transactions per second. Let's have a look. It looks like they haven't even updated the website. They need to update this website. This looks like a DeFi project. Yeah, look, DeFi projects will come back at some point, my friend. For now, DeFi is taking a back seat. If you go on, what's that website called? I forgot the website, but you guys know the website where it tells you all the different narratives and what he's doing. Go check the narrative and you look at DeFi. DeFi is one of the worst performing asset classes in this, assets in this year specifically, or the entire cycle, you could say. DeFi has been dead. So the reason this is probably taking a back seat is probably because of that, in my opinion. I don't think because it's a terrible project. Cool, good to see you as well. Thoughts on essay? I'm not too keen on this one, bro. It can pump, but I'm not too keen on it. I've looked into this multiple times, bro. Multiple times. Let me just refresh my memory. This is a launchpad, okay. Look, launchpads tend to do well. They do tend to do well. It can definitely pump, my friend. But would I invest into a narrative that week? No, I wouldn't put my money into that. Chirply is Chirply. Let's have a look. Chirply has so many bullish news. I told you guys to buy the other day. You guys would have been in some good Well, you would have been in some profits, not crazy profits, but if you go follow them on Twitter, they do updates regularly, and they had some pretty big developments, if I remember correctly. So look, they're releasing partnerships literally every couple hours. So the partnership with Eagle AI, with Aplaka, whatever the fuck that's called. But this is the one that I've seen. They've just partnered, integrated with C, which I think is massive. So that's a pretty good move. They've also got Sensei. Well, not Sensei. Sorry, Chirply is also. They've released their launchpad, the Chirpad. I told you guys they're gonna most likely release this. So they released this, and they got into the Crypto Night show. So that gives Chirply a lot more promotion, for when the show actually goes live. So that's another good aspect of Chirply as well. Thank you, G. Every step of the way. Sensei and all your picks have been rock solid. You need to open up FedEx because I think 300 people would like to need you. Maybe I need to open up a FedEx, bro. Maybe. But yeah, Sensei is doing very well for us, to be fair. I'm glad everyone's making money, bro. Ross, good to see you, my friend. You're wake a bit early, but I can't speak today. Martin, my friend, BTC 100k channel. Yeah, I need to get to 10k, guys. You know, if you can share the videos, you know, I don't know, follow me on Twitter, do what you got to do. Just, you know, I feel like within the next couple of weeks, I'll be on 10k subs, which would be quite massive, I think. OTK next. Yeah, I feel like OTK is next year. They got a bunch of different. They got 2 new games releasing this week, which I think is quite bullish. And hopefully they get an exchange listings because they do need an exchange listing. The team said they're going to get multiple exchange listings. It hasn't happened yet, but you know, OTK is not doing that bad. It's up about 2x from the lows, which if you look at most gaming projects, you know, is following the general gaming project market. So, you know, gaming in general is up on the weekly, and OTK is up as well. So it follows the gaming market, which is pretty good because you know when gaming takes off, OTK will be with the gaming narrative taking off. So that's very good. They got some good developments this week, so it could potentially pop more. The chart does look bullish though. Sometimes you just get, you know, it happens all the time, but like nothing can go up forever. It needs to have little corrections in between. Beam, good to see you. Kev, good to see you. Soulflex, good to see you as well. Yo, that's gay. I'm glad you're making money. Yeah, Dan's a real G. Armzilla, my friend, very good to see you as well, buddy. Good to see you as well, guys. The fuck? Alpha, you crazy guy, bro. Alpha's back. Alpha just hit the £500 donation. What the hell? Salute to the future billionaires. Time to pay close attention to the next 6 to 12 months. Retail is your exit plan. My friend, I 100% agree with you, bro. 100%. It's good to see you as well, Alpha, bro. Alpha is one of the OGs. Well, not the OGs, but one of the guys in the private group. I think the next 6 to 12 months is going to be massive for us. If you guys got in, you know, the last 4, 5, 6, 7 months, you know, all of you guys would have been in profits. Obviously, if you bought, you know, if you took profits or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, you know, more and more retail is coming into the markets. Retail is our exit liquidity. As bad as it sounds, that's how the markets work. You know, as more of them come in, they will pump our bags. And you guys have to remember to take your profits. Do not get greedy. Do not wait to the last second trying to squeeze in a little bit more money. It's not ideally, it's not the best because you're gonna end up missing on a lot. So focus on taking profits. Have a realistic goal, and once your goal is hit, just get out, bro. Because you know you can always just go again next cycle. Johan's good to see you as well. Miffy, good to see you, my friend. King Casper, good to see you. Ben, good to see you as well. AGII, the AGII got rug pulled. I wouldn't hold that, bro. But there's a lot of rumors that AGI is going to get listed on Binance. And I think that's why it's holding up and it is performing very well. The volume's very good. If you go look at the listings, I think for the futures, for AGI is one of the top. I think it's top 2 right now. Top 2 best. I think the top 2 to get listed on Binance futures, and I think another one was Mavia got delisted off the futures, and that's why it dumped a decent amount. So Mavia took a sizable correction right here, all because they got delisted off the futures. But then look, they can get delisted off futures, but can get added on a spot. So let's see what happens. I still think Mavia is a good project. Alpha, appreciate the 500 as well, my friend. I don't think I said that. Appreciate that lows, buddy. Let's see if there's any more comments. Crypto G, good to see you as well, bro. Now that's glasses to protect my eyes, bro. I'll be on the computer all day a lot. Love the streams. The fuck are these glasses? Those glasses are UV glasses, bro. They're like, you know, if you're on the screen all day and you want to you know, protect your eyes, you have to get these UV glasses, bro. You have to. LBM, I don't like LBM, bro. LBM, the teams, well, the tokenomics is very dodgy in terms of the team basically has unlocked 75% of the supply. And I don't know what they're doing, but they're not, it's not honesty because if you ask the people in the Discord what's the vesting schedule, they'll tell you, oh, go look at Crypto Rank. And then the CEO says, you know, because I had an argument with the CEO on Twitter. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but you know, the 75% is unlocked, but on Twitter it says 20%, but there's 75% actually unlocked, but it hasn't come into circulation yet, which means 50% of the supply is unlocked, but it hasn't been added to circulation, which is a massive problem because if there's no specific use case for for these tokens, why are they just unlocked? You know, for me, that's I don't really trust the team like that. So that's why I had it at one point. I took like 2x profit on it and just got rid of it. Yeah, these are the 1000x finding glasses, boys. If you guys want to find the next 1000x gems, you have to order these. Shut your mouth, hey. Thank you for the amazing offer. No problem, my friend. Ryzen, very good to see you, Ryzen, my friend. Very good to see you. CGV, yes, you can buy CGV if you wanna, if you're bullish on the merge. I am personally bullish on the merge. I do think the merge has, you know, quite a lot of potential because if you look at the RWA narrative and you look at the AI narrative and you look at the entire crypto market, you know, we don't have any AI RWA projects in itself. However, you know, within RWA, there's not a single project apart from Pinglink, but I don't really think they're going to do anything specific, but anything significant. But you know, with the team that CGV has, and you know, with Ben Gertz on the team, and the same team from you know, from CGV. I do like the CGV team; they are very capable. And you put them together, they can actually tokenize AI and GPU, and that is their goal. So it's going to probably launch a little bit higher market cap, but it's still okay because the market cap doesn't matter if it goes to the hundreds of millions to, you know, to a billion or 2 billion market cap. It makes no difference. So I do think I am very bullish on the new concept. So I still hold my CGV for that specific reason because, you know, if you're the only one that does it in the crypto space, if you're the only one that tokenizes AI marketplace and GPU marketplace, then you are going to do well because you are a monopoly, and monopolies always perform within crypto. Unique projects always perform. Pinklink did well because Alex Becker, but you know, it also done well because it's RWA slash AI. You know, so that's why I like the concept. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Chirpy's doing very well. More gems coming in December. Yes, there is more gems coming in December, but there's 2 more gems dropping. I am, you know, I do find the very good gems very early. 2 gems coming. I'll drop them on YouTube for you guys as well. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys are up to date with the macros, but the reason we're pumping today is because we've had unemployment numbers, and you know, US non-farm payrolls came in at 2.2, well, 227K, which is basically the US economy added that much jobs in November, which is quite bullish because the more jobs they add, you know, the higher, well, the lower unemployment rate is going to go, or the slower the unemployment is going to go up. So when non-farm payroll goes up, that's very bullish. Unemployment came in 4.2%, which was obviously slightly higher than the previous one, but because it was as expected, it's not that bearish. We want unemployment to stay below 4.5% because if it gets above that, it will start to get a bit scary. You know, so unemployment between anywhere between 4% to 4.5%, you know, the market will continue to pump. Anything above that, I feel like the market will start to get scared and they will start to look to DCA out. Well, smart money will, at least. Retail will continue to buy, but they're going to get wrecked anyway. So, and then that's pretty much it, to be honest. That's the most important news that came out. We've also got rate cuts as well. We also got rate cuts, which is coming on the 16th of December. And one more rate cut, I feel like will flip the market into altcoin season. I feel like one more rate cut is enough to do the job. Now there was quite a scary drop, and I told you guys, if you go watch my last live stream, I told you guys, days before the unemployment data comes out, the market always drops. It always happens. I think I said it 2 live streams ago. The market always drops before the unemployment data because of the uncertainty. And if you look at the chart every single month, at the end of the month to the start of the month, which a couple of days before the unemployment numbers, the market always dumps. So it always happens when it comes in bullish, it recovers and everything goes back up the next day, next couple of days. Focus on e-commerce. Good points. Information about this point. Adult AIT. I've not looked into that. I'll look into it in a bit, my friend. I don't want to do. I will get. I will get 10K subs by New Year's, 100%. I'll probably get it after my next video, because I don't know if you guys realize this, but live streams don't really get you much subs. Whereas if you drop a video, it gets you plenty of subs. So if I just drop one more video, maybe like another tier list video, which I am going to drop tomorrow. I got a low cap tier list video for you guys tomorrow. If you guys have some USDT aside and you want to buy some low caps, then I'm going to drop a live stream for you tomorrow for that. After that, I reckon I'll get to the 10K subs quick. Walaikum salam, my friend. I hope you're doing an amazing, amazing sensei day. Yeah, I would do that. Yes, Mora is good, just because most of the tokens in circulation. But then if you look at the development of Mora, it's not a lot of development. It has pumped a decent amount. Well, I think it's pumped around 2 to 3x, just like every other project, 2x, yeah. But I just don't like. I prefer Munity over Mora. I prefer Munity over Mora. Myth, good to see you as well, bro. What do you think about Sensei team membership releasing KOL? Do you think it's worth it? I haven't looked into it. I wouldn't invest into it personally. But if you stake Sensei, you get KOL tokens anyways. Bro said 4 eyes. AI Tech Amulet, which market cap could these two reach? Well, I think AI Tech will reach at least a few billion, at least 1 billion. Amulet is a low cap, bro. It could go anywhere. It all depends on how big DeFi becomes. It all depends on how, if Trump comes in, launches his DeFi project, and DeFi kicks off, because it's on Solana, Amulet can do very well. That's all it depends on. Like I said, don't make these low cap projects like large percentages of your portfolios. They should be very small percentages. The volume is pretty good. The volume matches the market cap, which is very bullish. However, like I said, with this project specifically, the liquidity is very low. So don't go buying projects with low liquidity. Well, don't go putting large amounts of money into low cap projects with low liquidity, because liquidity is going to be hard for you to get out. That's the thing. So just if you got like a grand, maybe chuck in 300 in each one or something. But there's projects I would buy before Amulet though. But in terms of DeFi, in terms of lending and staking or whatever, this is probably the best one in my opinion, because it covers you. I don't really see many DeFi projects doing that, where if you stake your projects with Amulet and Amulet gets hacked or something happens, they cover your losses. This is one of the bullish things about this project. They cover your losses, which I think is very bullish. Thoughts on minimum and peak? I like minima. I actually hold a little bit of minima. Not a lot, but just a tiny bit. It's pumped too much. I wouldn't buy it now though. Minima went stupid numbers recently. I think it pumped like 3x, 3.5x or 4x in a very short period of time. Obviously I got in before the pump slightly, but it's up too much, and the market cap is reasonably high, so it's not a low cap anymore, bro. Not a low cap. What do you think about AI agents of ORI Chain? ORI Chain is pretty good, my friend. ORI Chain is pretty good. Steve, good to see you, my friend. How do you think we are for tier 1 exchange listings for your project shields as bull run is near? Well, tier 1s, it depends, bro. Tier 1s, you have to meet the trading volume for tier 1s. You can't just get listed on tier 1s. I feel like all the ones that we have, the only one that can potentially get listed on Binance is probably AGI at the moment, because AGI always has above 30 million volume daily, which is a lot. So AGI is a good one. AI Tech's a good one. It has pretty good volume. But all the other ones, even Alt has pretty good volume, for his market cap. So Alt can get there. I feel like those three have the best chance because Alt is partnered with the BNB chain, and CZ is looking to list AI projects on Binance. So those three has a good chance. And AGI actually, I think, is the second on the poll in terms of which one to get listed next. So there's a lot of rumors about that happening. You guys can check it out yourself on the Binance app. Harmony's pumping, no way. Yeah, boy, smash the like button. Let's get to, I think last stream we had like 200 likes, which is crazy. Let's get to at least 150 today. I would appreciate that loads. Yeah, possible rate cuts. What do you expect next week? I think if the rate cuts happen, we are going to continue to pump because rate cuts are bullish short term. They're not bullish long term because we get us closer to a landing. However, as because unemployment is low, we can't really get a landing, and the more rate cuts we have is better for unemployment. But the problem is, the more rate cuts, there's a chance inflation can head back higher. That's the problem. So the Fed has to keep it balanced. So there is a very big possibility they'll cut in December, and they might hold rates next year. That is what I think is going to happen. I really think they're going to cut in December, and then after that they'll probably hold rates for a little bit longer. But 3 rate cuts is more than enough for the market to start picking up. In 2019, it took 3 rate cuts for the market to go into an alt season. Same thing can happen again. We got one more rate cut. It all depends. Let's see if we get a landing or not in January. That's what it could just be it could just be a no landing, and we get a landing later in 2025. But if unemployment is staying around these levels, it's very likely we'll just get a soft landing or no landing. What's your thoughts on tech for the next year? Look, so there's quite a few bullish developments for tech in terms of I still think tech is still very undervalued for what they're doing. They have a very bullish concept, and the concept alone, and it's not just a concept anymore. Let me not call it a concept because concepts are without products. It has a very bullish product out, and when you have when you have the buzzwords like 3.5 million TPS, people can get behind that, and people like that stuff. So when retail come in and they hear, Solana can only do 50k TPS. Oh, this project here can do 3.5 million TPS, and that alone can make people buy the project. So the SDKs do go live by the end of the year, so people will or can eventually start building on Tectum's layer 1, and I think that's bullish. But the thing that I like the most about Tectum is the soft nodes, and it's also a layer 2 to Bitcoin. So layer 2s to Bitcoin have been pumping recently. I think even MintLayer, BVM, OD, all of these projects were pumping recently. So it means that the BRC20 narrative is not 100% dead yet. It can come around and pump again. So Tectum still has some good developments, and I think by the end of the year it should pump, in my opinion. I do like Lords, but I don't really like Rainmaker. I don't like Rainmaker, but RST is decent. It looks good, and this is one of the projects actually that's on Beam. This is actually one of the projects on Beam. I don't like this one, but something happened to this. I forgot what it was, but something went wrong with this. But Lords look good though. I like Black Lords. Black Lords look pretty good. Block Lords, not Black Lords. What the fuck? Good to see you, bro. Talk about micro project that is in good place to buy. Go watch my last live stream, bro. I talked about some good micro cap projects that's still in buying range. I'm also going to drop a low cap tier list tomorrow, so you guys can probably find some projects in there as well. You're going to find a few hidden gems in there that I don't really talk about on here, but I have spoken about in a private group. And most of them have not pumped yet. Well, a few of them have not pumped yet. Just for my sensei bag alone, if we narrative hub can definitely make, yeah, you can easily make that, but that's light work. Can you have your thoughts on Open Fabric? Good investment market cap do you think you can reach? Open Fabric is pretty good. I can't remember how bad the vesting is now. At one point it was really bad. And look, the one thing I never liked about Open Fabric was the fact that if you look at token allocations, and this is a very important factor because yes, you know, Open Fabric has, I think it's only 2x dilution, but you have to think, you know, what is that 2x dilution? Who are the people that's getting their tokens? So at the moment, it's $40 million in market cap. By August next year, you know, August is probably the latest you're starting to stay in the market. It's going to be approximately, what is it, 50, 60? About 60 million, let's say 55 million. So just less than 1x dilution. But then you look at all the people getting their tokens, it's always the private guys, the seed guys, the partners. So it's always the early investors getting their tokens. Now, obviously, it doesn't matter too much, but it does matter when these guys are up 8x on their investments. And the higher it goes, the more they're going to be up on the investments. And then you look at the token allocations, you know, the private guys hold 15% of the supply. So with the seed alone, that's 20% of the supply held by these guys, and 20% is a large amount. You also got a team of advisors. Of course, they're going to start dumping when they get their tokens in 2 months. So you know these are the things you have to consider, and this is one of the reasons I stayed away from Open Fabric. But I do like the concept. I like the project itself. You know, but why would I buy Open Fabric when I could have bought Alt? You see the difference? Like, you have to be picky what you buy, because ideally, these good projects, you should go very heavy in them, because there's not many out them. You know, there's not a lot of them in the crypto space. So when you get the chance to buy something like Alt, you have to go heavy, and you don't want to be buying Open Fabric and Alt when Alt is a lot better, it's newer, it hasn't experienced a run yet. It can outperform Open Fabric by a mile. And that's why I stuck with Alt and I went a lot heavier in Alt rather than spreading my money thin across 2 projects. When Alt, you know, the only people that can unlock for Alt now is early investors, and their stuff is vested for 4 years. So they're getting their tokens, but they're gonna get it by the time they finish is 4 years time, and they only hold 10%. That's it. Whereas, you know, you just look at this alone, the team holds 20%. The the private guys hold 15 and the seed guys hold 5, and that's a lot. And they all, it's not like they're down on the investment. With All, we got in at the same price as the seed guys. If you got in around 7, 8, 9 cents, that's basically seed prices for All. So you got in at the same, same level as all those guys. So you can dump just like they can. Whereas these guys are still up, huge amounts on the investment. Huge. These guys are up 4x, and the seed guys are up 8.5, almost 9x. So they can bring a lot of selling pressure. You gotta keep that in mind. They can bring a lot of selling pressure. That's my thoughts on it, my friend. I like, because what I like to do is, and this is why people in my group are so happy. Instead of buying 100,000 projects, just buy 10 to 15 and go heavy. Because once you do that, and you have conviction in these projects, and you know these projects are going to do well. Look, if people that went heavy in Sensei are up huge amounts now, they would have never made that money spreading thin across 5 different projects with the same money that they could have put into one project. For example, Sensei and Alt. Like Sensei, Alt is up 2 to 3x from the lows, maybe like 3.5x or whatever, or just over 3x. And people are up way more off the 3x than putting like a couple grand into a project that does a 20x. Way more. And the reason is because you go heavy in these projects, because you're not going to find another one like Alt. You're not going to find another one like Sensei in a very long time. So what you do is, when you get these opportunities, you go heavy in them. That's the difference. That's what I like to do. But that's how you make significant amounts of money in crypto. Keep your portfolio, small, but make sure it's stacked up. Because as soon as your portfolio does, market pumps 3-4x, you're up huge amounts. Have an extra 5 here to throw a project. Would you invest at this point? Have all your main picks already, not ones. Well, just wait, my friend. Just wait. I have 2 new gems dropping. I'll drop it for you guys in this month. Fedium. Let's have a look at Fedium. I think I've looked into it before. I can't remember from the top of my head though. So it's 100% in circulation. Volume's okay, not too bad. Volume's good for what the exchanges they have, at least. Let's have a look at what it is. It looks like a DeFi project. Trade and manage your crypto your way. Only one banking. Oh, this platform. Okay. Yeah, look, this highly depends on DeFi. It has a clear use case, but the thing is, Chloe, with these type of projects, there is a lot of competition. There's a lot of DeFi projects that offer this exact same, and me personally, no one's gonna trust all-in-one banking platform on crypto. Like no one will ever do that. Like no one's ever gonna go and put their money, take out the banks and put it into crypto banking. So that alone is very limited, the use case. And there's a lot of competition in this narrative. Very, is there's thousands of projects that offer the exact same thing as these guys do. So me personally, the fact that DeFi is one of the worst performing assets this entire cycle, and the fact that is very saturated, in within this niche, me personally, I would not invest into it. Buzz, my friend, very good to see you, buddy. Um, Best gem hunter in the game. We're printing in a group. Thanks, G. You're doing good for my guy. Leroy, very good to see you, buddy. And I'm glad everyone is making money, bro. Look, Sensei, look, what you guys don't realize is we're not even in an alt season yet. And our coins are doing this well. Just think, right? When it's alt season, it's AI season, OpenAI releasing the AI agents, and everyone in the crypto space is only buying AI coins. Just think how high this project can go. It can go to 500 million. It can go to even to 1 billion if we get lucky. I'm not saying it can, but if we get lucky, we can. And you can walk away with life-changing money from one project. And this is why, just watch my channel for the last 6 months. I always told people always ask me, oh, why don't you show more coins? Why don't you talk about more coins? Well, because I do talk about new coins, but I can't release them on YouTube because it makes my private group kind of pointless at that point. But I want people to have a concise portfolio. And if you believed in me, you would have went heavy in these projects. And even before Altseason has fully started, before AI season has fully started, before dominance has gone down below 50%, and we're fully in Altseason, you guys have already been up 10x, well 7x right now, 8x. I don't know, anywhere between 7 to 10x, and another 10x from here would put this at 320 million market cap, which is very possible. You get a 70 to 80x on your investment, and that's massive, because the 100x's, the 50x's, the 90x's, they're made in a bear market. Is very difficult at this stage of the market for anyone to get those type of numbers. And that's why I say you have to be realistic, because we're total free is higher than what it was at the top of 2022. So you have to be realistic with the amount of X's you want in your portfolio. A 20, 30x is very realistic. A 50 to 100x is unrealistic. And you are most likely, if you have the mindset of wanting a 50 to 100x, I guarantee you will be one of the bag holders in the next cycle. So keep your expectations low. But we have the opportunity with certain coins. It's very hard to find coins that can do these type of numbers, and there's very low in market cap still. Like this is only still $30 million in market cap. It is still very low. If you look at the AI narrative, AI agent narrative, I feel like Sensei is one of the best. Sensei is literally one of the, because it has a use case that you can use within crypto, but you can also use it within the real world. This has real world use case. People can utilize it. Is a very good niche, in my opinion, and that's why I always like this project. Lithium's still good, but I like lithium as a layer one. Yeah, market cap is still very low. That's what I'm saying. Bet Wishes G, thanks for the stream. Brett, good to see you, my friend. Brit, LA Brit. Johnny, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, 1 billion will be ridiculous, but if we get to 1 billion, it will be crazy. Didn't Giga Chat get listed on I swear it got listed on Coinbase, didn't it? Had a very healthy pump. Can you suggest a good RWA under 10 million? Under 10 million, the only one I can think of from the top of my head is UBX. This is a good one under 10 million, my friend. It's at $8 million a market cap. I would say this is probably the best one that's under 10 million. There's a few other ones. Let me see what BSD market cap is now. This is 20 million now. Yeah, I'll probably say UBX is probably the best one. I would say like you have the best luck with UBX. Yeah, Alpha Cry is a G ball. Alpha Cry is like it's not this is not the first time it's done this. I think it's done this like 2-3 streams previous as well. It's a real G. Yeah, real G he is. Yeah, who's that, my friend? Very good to see you as well, buddy. Been a while since I've seen you in here. A and B. Ed, what the fuck's this? This looks like an old project, bro. This looks like a rock pool. I wouldn't buy this, bro. It's a very old project. Look how old this is, from 2018. Nah, I wouldn't buy this, bro. I hope this is not a project you're talking about. This is a terrible project. Yeah, Alpha Cry is a real one, bro. The real one. You haven't? No, the Alpha Cry. This is like the third time he's done this, but this is not new to this. I think it was a few months ago he done this. 500 donations for him is he does it all the time, bro. I think the 500 is the cap. That's why. Any thoughts about Sparta decks as a low cap play? I don't really like to buy any decks. If you're gonna buy a deck, just buy LogX. Like, just buy LogX, bro. This is a very good deck. Only sitting at $8 million in market cap. This is only $8 million in market cap. You know, very good volume, good exchanges, has a very good use case. Qcoin, Gate, Big Get, makes it HTX. And it's also on base as well. ARB and Ethereum. So, you know, in terms of this narrative, the DEX narrative, I would say LogX is the best one. So I will stick to this one. I would say OTK has pumped. If you retrace it, get OTK. But if not, then you can just buy LogX, my friend. Appreciate you, Alpha Cry, bro. You're a real one, bro. My friend wants to enter in crypto for a 10x or AGI AI tech. Which one would be good for him? For a 10x, tell him to buy Alt. I feel like Alt can still do a 10x from here. Probably a bit more. Got UV glasses too, but they're good. Yeah, bro. Listen, if you're one of those people that's on your computer all day, whether you're working or whatever, you need to get these glasses, bro, because your eyes are gonna get fucked over time. You don't want to have to get laser eye surgery to fix your eyes, bro. Just wear the glasses. Like, I'm on my computer a lot. You know, so I don't get why you guys don't get one yourselves if you're on the computer a lot. If not, then you don't need it, do you? Sensei can easily do another 10 to 15x from this point on, bro. It's not even AI season yet. It's just pumping because all the YouTubers are talking about it. We're still very early, bro. I don't think you guys realize this. We haven't look. The real pump happens in this when the narrative takes off, and the narrative has not fully taken off because everything's pumping now. Gaming's pumping, RWA is pumping, more or less everything's pumping. When the narrative takes off, you're gonna see every YouTuber only talk about that one narrative. You're gonna see YouTubers only talk about AI coins, and the narrative was shifted. You're gonna hear them to only talk about RWA coins and etc. And that's when that's when you have to take profits. Then I don't like Fury, bro. The Fury vesting schedule is awful. Everything else is good for Fury, and the only thing I don't like is the vesting schedule. That alone. Will my dad come back if Alt moons? I don't think your dad's ever gonna come back, Lawanda. However, you can just get rich and make sure you don't run away from your kids, bro. Didler, good to see you, bro. Did ya? Did ya? Yeah, not Didler, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, Ryzen is from Canada, bro. I don't want to dox him, but he is from Canada. Which one do I put? I prefer Corport over MK. I still like MK. I was gonna consider buying it, but I think fucking thing is pumping the shit out of this. What's the name? House of Crypto is pumping the shit out of this. I would rather stick with Corport though. Yeah, I'd rather stick with Corport. House of Crypto is it pump this, man. Yeah, Tet is struggling, my friend, but it is look, by the end of the year, Tet should pump. So just be patient. You have to stay patient sometimes. It's too early to think, bro. It's too early to think. I don't even want to talk about that right now. It's too early because I don't want to talk about it now, and then 3 months later, someone remembers this exact video and jumps out too early or too late or whatever. Like, there's no point asking now, bro. Envision Labs is pretty good actually. I actually like Envision Labs. Nothing wrong with it. It started as AI and now has branched into RWA. But it's not a bad project at all. It's still sitting at a very low market cap. It doesn't have an exchange listing, but it's on base, so the fees are still going to be low. I don't really see anything wrong with this project. It's decent. It's pretty good. Is that zero lend? That looks like a DeFi project, bro, and I don't really want to look at DeFi projects. But we can look though. Let's have a look. We might find a gem, boys. I'm gonna have an announcement in a few days. I think I got a good announcement for you guys. Lending, the leading lending market on layer twos. Yeah, look, this is these type of projects will pump in the bull run, no doubt. Lending projects do very well in the middle of the bull run, so it will pump at some point. Lending projects, these type of projects do very well in the middle of the bull run. Don't judge me, but have you heard of Galaxies? Is a whale? I don't really look into NFTs, bro, and I don't really care too much about them. I don't really look at NFTs. I don't really care about NFTs personally, BNB King. Am I still bullish on Rio? Why would I not be bullish on Rio? I'm confused. Rio, I'm very bullish on Rio. Rio is still pumping. It's doing very well. Rio is up a lot. Rio's doing very well. It broke this resistance at 130 and it's gone higher now. I think it went as high as 150 something a few days ago. Now it's recovering. Still very bullish on it, bro. I have 70K for coins. Can I become a millionaire? 70K, you can become a millionaire, yeah. So I got 30 next, and 40 next. Should be fine. About to get 5K users. I'm holding real AI coin 30x potential from area. Dimitri, good to see you as well, my friend. Keep pumping the like. Yeah, boys, keep pumping the like button. Hope you're doing well, brother. Do you recommend converting real to props? You can do, yeah. If you want a little bit more gains, prop base is a little bit lower in market cap. You can do, yeah. But I would keep both though. If you have both, just keep both. It all depends on what your average is, to be honest. Yeah, I have mine on my alt wallet. Alt wallet is pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it. You can either have it on your MetaMask or on your alt wallet. I don't keep everything in one, but I keep it in both. Have 70K USD in AI take. Oh, you already asked that question. Thoughts on DEAI? I like DEAI. It's pumped too much now. I feel like if you're gonna jump in it now, you've kind of missed the boat. But if you got in early, I feel it would do very well. Just if you want low caps, just wait for my low cap video tomorrow at GF1, and I will release. There's a few good coins in there that you could potentially buy. Right now, I would probably say it depends. Both of them are pretty good right now. LogX kind of recovered. It took a pretty decent dump. I think it was like 20-15% dump, and then yeah, it took this little dump here to 4.5 cents, and now it's recovering back up. So if it does a double top, it most likely will go down. So just wait. And all Data Hub goes live in about a week's time, so that's something to look forward to. And Alt looks bullish right now. Alt does look very bullish. I feel like Alt will reach at least $1 billion in market cap. So keep it at least till then. At least 800 million, I would say at least. Fuck XR. Probably like $3, 3.5. I feel like once it breaks that $3 range, it has the capabilities to go a lot higher. You know, that's the resistance level. That's what like a lot of people probably bought the top in. That's why like 2018, 2017 times. And you know, it's very likely that after that resistance broken and everyone got break even, a lot of people are just gonna sell it at that level. So the best thing to do is just you know, once it breaks past that, look, I wouldn't even want to buy that shit, bro. But it can pump though, because I'm hearing a lot of rumors that BlackRock and some of these other ones are trying to apply for an ETF for XRP. Yeah, I'm a real fundamental investor, bro. I do only buy fundamental coins. There's some meme coins I hold, but I don't really like holding meme coins. The only one I do hold is Maniki. That's it. We have narrative hop. Once you trade into USDT over capital gains, have you ever tax squared away? Tax is, remember, guys, from the USA with narrative hub. Once you trade into USDT or capital tax. Oh, if you do it that way, then you know you won't be able to do it. Then if you're from America, it's different. No problem, brother. Over 130 seconds, 10K. So yeah, 10K sub soon, hopefully. AI fund is decent. Xander, good to see you as well, my friend. I have I have a new coin that's very similar to AI fund, but I feel like it's 10 times better than AI fund. I'll release that for you guys very soon. I'll release it in the video tomorrow. However, I do think AI fund has some potential just because, look, anything where you can make AI agents, you know, and you can play around with AI agents is most likely going to perform. Now, this came down a few days ago to about 3 cents. It looks like he wants to recover now. It most likely will go higher now because it came down here. You know, if it breaks this, I think he's already broken this resistance now. So it's most likely going to head a little bit higher. You know, if you guys want a quick trade, maybe, I don't know, but the volume's too high, you know, it's most likely going to pump. But in terms of being the next one, I don't really see this being that. You know, we already got virtuals, we've already got spectral, and there's another one as well. What's it called? Dasher. Dasher's another one. It's going to be hard for this to compete in that market. Now the volume is very high for this project, which is quite surprising. The fact that it's only on few exchanges, the volume is ridiculously high. But look, this can definitely pump. This can definitely pump. Bro, who the fucking scammers in the chat, bro? Ban that prick. Simon, bro. I'm not even gonna look at these ones. Thoughts on Octavia? Octavia is pretty good. The vesting's not too bad anymore. It's like 2x dilution. So I wouldn't say it's that bad. DC at 10 now. Hold 5,000. That's real conviction, my friend. That's good. Tech will blow off at some point. Look, every single project pumps to the bull run. You don't have to worry about something pumping. Everything pumps. That's how it is. That's how it works. It all just takes in, you know, it takes in turns more or less. Yeah, you're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You know, I'm glad you guys are making money watching me, bro. Yeah, I would say alt is still undervalued, but don't go buy alt and think it's going to do a 50x from here. Buy alt with a mindset that it's going to do like a 20x, 10x, 15x, 25x max. Don't go buy it now and you know, be unrealistic with yourself and become a bag holder next cycle. You know, and think that it's still going to do any crazy amounts of numbers. Thanks for your time. Not AI, very risky. Not AI is not too bad. I don't think it's too risky. The team's doxed. The use case is decent. I don't think not AI is risky. I think it's a pretty decent project overall. Yeah, another 10x for Sensei should happen, bro. There's some big stuff coming for Sensei. Bro, look, if you're spamming 3-4 coins, I'm not going to be able to look at them, bro. Mavia, I like Mavia, yeah. Appreciate the $2, my friend. I actually just commented. reply to your comment. Jasmine is never gonna go to $1, bro. I don't know who's going around telling people that Jasmine is gonna go to $1. It's not even realistic. Like, I don't know why the fuck people are saying this shit. Jasmine will never go to $1, bro. I don't think you realize how high the market cap is gonna be, and it doesn't have that use case for it to go that high. There's a possibility it can, but I wouldn't bet my money on it though. This is like the I don't know, the pound is the Bitcoin of Japan or whatever, but I can't even understand what it is. Let me put it in English, bro. Even in English, it's not even fucking English. But $1 for Jasmine, I don't really see it happening, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's possible. Everything's possible, but is it probable? I don't think it's probable. You can do a 10x. It might go to like 50 cents, 60 cents. But you have to think, this has already done the numbers. This has already done the numbers. It's done like a 10x already from the lows. So, another 10x for those guys are going to be 100x. So there's going to be quite a lot of early investors. Well, not early investors, but early. Yeah, well, yeah, you can still call them early investors. That it's going to be up huge amounts. Miria is good, and Bad Metal is not too bad as well. Both of them are not too bad. I know I'm not too. I'm not. Look, I don't like the decentralized science plays, but there's like one decentralized project performing, and everyone thinks that's gonna, instantly become a narrative. It might become a lower narrative, but look, there's only one project performing in that narrative. Only one. I don't really think you should put. If you're gonna put money into it, put a small amount, my friend. I know I'm not too. I personally wouldn't. I'm not gonna invest into this decentralized science plays because it can pump, but it was only going to last a week, 2 weeks max. People are going to move on because it's just a dead narrative. It's not a bullish narrative. Decentralized science, it can pump because I think Binance posted about it, but most of them have pumped already. If you get any good ones, you can buy. I'm not looking into the narrative personally, so it's very unlikely that I'm going to find any projects in that narrative. I'm gonna stop coin reviews for a second. Let's just answer some good questions because coin reviews do get a bit tiring, just people just spamming random coins. I'll get to coin reviews in a second. At this stage in the market, let me see what this stage in the market. Which one has not pumped yet? I would put a grand into Tectum because Tectum has not experienced a pump like the other coins. I would put a K into prop base or Bricken because even though Bricken's still undervalued, I think it's around $30 million in market cap. So you kind of need, ideally you want to put a grand into the three main narratives, which is AI, RWA, and gaming. So this is $40 million in market cap. With this market cap, me personally, I would rather buy prop base. So I'd put like a grand into prop base, put a grand into tech term, and put a grand into one gaming project. You can even put it into something like Immunity or something, bro. Immunity, OTK, any of these coins, you kind of need to cover the three main narratives, my friend. That's what I would do. Did anyone exchange do shorty stuff during the last one? Shade. Did any exchange do shady stuff? Not really. If they do shady stuff, they're gonna do in the background, bro. SNS is pretty good. If you're talking about Synthesis One, I think that's a pretty good token. If you want more gains, then yes. If you want more gains, because GFAL is high cap, CDS is reasonably high, Immunity and OTK are lower cap projects. So if you do want more gains on your investments, I would put it into those two. Just make sure Immunity is not more than 1 to 2% of your portfolio max, because it is gonna be very there's not a lot of liquidity in OTK and Immunity. OTK is gonna get more listings, so there's gonna be more liquidity, but Immunity is very low cap, so don't put large amounts in there, my friend. I wouldn't hope for any pullbacks at this stage, man. There's nothing really that can pull us back. We had a massive pullback yesterday, and Bitcoin went down to like 90K, but look how quick it got eaten up. It came down to 90K, 91K, I think it was. And within like 10 minutes, it just recovered very quickly. That's how bullish the market is. I told you, any big dip now gets eaten up quickly. And what happened to Total Free? Total Free didn't even move. It barely dropped. Came down to 10.6 and just recovered like nothing happened. The only thing that kind of held up was Dominance. Dominance kind of shot back up, but it was very short lived. Now it looks like it kind of want to go lower. So, I wouldn't bet on any massive drops. Ideally, you just want to get in at this stage, bro. Like, if you just don't wait for pullbacks because you might never get them. If you want to, for example, Alt has been in the same region now for the past three days now, I would say. It came down to 20 cents and just recovered very quickly. It can go lower, maybe like a couple cents, but it's like, who cares if you get Alt at 20 cents, 21 cents, 22 cents, 24 cents? If it ends up going to $4 or $5 or $3 or $2 or whatever it is, you're still going to be making money. So, at this stage of the market, I don't recommend people being very picky for 5 to 10% discounts, because people that do that, they're just going to miss the entire boat. You are going to miss the entire boat. Quasar, good to see you, buddy. Very good to see you. Should we mostly buy AI projects? I think January they can rally. You can do, but I wouldn't bet on it. But even if as AI coins rally, the rest of the market is going to rally as well. So you're going to miss out a lot of gains. You are going to miss on so many gains, because look, as the market pumps, Relio is already up 2x. So if you put all your portfolio in in AI, you would have already missed over 2x on Relio. And if Relio does another 10x from here, it goes to like 720 million. Then you could only make a 10x, whilst the person before you could make a 25, 26x. That's the difference. You miss on the extra 50% makes a big difference, my friend. Nuclei, NLK, Nuclink. That's actually not a bad. Let me actually look. Let me not lie before I say. ZK provable data privacy. Big backers. Looks pretty good, to be fair. So this is similar to DEAI in terms of the encryption, because DEAI also does encryptions. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I don't know what the market cap for this is, but it's not going to be that high. The fact that they got the Binance Labs back in is massive in itself. Decent exchanges. Overall, this is a good project, my friends. Overall, good project. It looks like it's brand new as well. So I don't know what the market cap is. You're going to have to check the vesting schedule. It just come out like 4 or 5 months ago. Many rock pools right now. Arata, Soon. Yeah, Soonverse actually. But all these new AI agent coins are all scammy, bro. They all look so scammy. That's why it's like, just stick to the best ones, bro. Soonverse did rock pool. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this, bro. People were so bullish on this, and I knew something was off when I seen this project started trending. This project started trending on Twitter before this massive collapse. I think it was somewhere down here. People pumped it because it was trending, and then this what happened, bro. This is crazy. Must have just been like they must have just paid a bunch of shillers and just rug pulled everything. Zen explodes. Zen is fucking dog shit. It's the biggest scam in the world, bro. I can't believe people are buying this shit. It's doing well though, fair play. I don't understand what this is. Is this like unlimited mining or something? Stuff like this can pump in the market, bro. And just have to be careful that you don't get rug pulled. That's it. Cookie, the vesting is too bad. That's the only problem. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Pretty good to see you, my friend. Very good to see you. Mr. Beast of crypto. D chat is not too bad. I would pick Tet, bro. Look, Lithium's a good layer one, but Tet has more use cases in terms of the soft nodes, in terms of being a way faster blockchain. It has more buzzwords and more hype around it rather than Lithium. Lithium just the sister to Casper. That's all people call it. It's like if Casper pumps, a Lithium will pump. That's all it is. But then in terms of Lithium's done fucking hundreds of X's, bro. Ridiculous amounts of money. Came out on XGeg way before it came out on CoinMarketCap. So Lithium's done stupid amount of gains already. For Lightlink, yeah, I told you guys to buy Lightlink, and it done very well. Lightlink's up a healthy amount from when I told you. I think it's 4.9, so you would have been up at least 20-30%. But and the reason is because they just got listed on Mexi today. So they've already got Bybit, they've already got KuCoin, they already got Gate, and now today they got listed on Mexi. And they've got very good exchanges, in my opinion. Very good exchanges. I would say for this project, there's another like 10 to 20x left in this. If layer 2s do as well as I think they will. Thank you guys very much. XP Network, CDT, ROG, RPG, all 1000Xs. Yeah, those projects are dog shit. Is XP Network still alive? It seems like they're still alive, but they haven't gone anywhere for the last 5 years. Yeah, this is dog shit. I feel like, look, if NFTs come back, this can make a comeback, XP Network, because it's actually pretty decent. I wouldn't risk my money into it. Checkdot is just terrible, bro. I personally think Checkdot is awful. It's at 33 cents though. It's doing fairly well, to be fair, the last 7 days. It's moved up, so I gotta give it some credit. Checkdot has a good use case though. I'll give it that. How do I calculate X's on projects? I calculate it based on when I got in and when I sold. That's how I calculate it. But then there's some projects I haven't really sold like that, because I feel like look, anything like this can get updated very easily because we haven't entered the altcoin season yet. So some of these might be this, for example, Relio at the top probably was 150x, but I reckon it can do way more. Because in a bull run, if it goes to like $10, $20 or something, then my entry was at like 1.5 cents, 2 cents, around those regions. So if you do the maths, there's going to be stupid amounts of X's, bro. I could even get 1,000x on Relio realistically for my first entry. X, I don't really like it, bro. Look, I don't know why they've put AI in their name, because Xverse is not AI. I don't know why people are implementing as AI. It doesn't do anything AI. It doesn't implement AI. No one gives a shit about Xverse, bro. Thank you. It's up though. It's doing well, but I don't know why people call this AI, bro. Like, there's not very few gaming projects actually use AI. G Swift is one. I think Miria is implementing AI, but people just go around, throwing this fucking buzzword around. Oh, it's AI, it's AI. Most of these are not AI. They don't use AI. They don't implement AI. They just use the buzzword. They just jump on the bandwagon and people fall for it. But they got decent backers. The game looks okay. This can definitely, pump short term, in my opinion. Any decent gaming project with decent backers are just gonna pump, bro. You just get in, trade them, and get out. You're a Checkdot fan. Yeah, look, Checkdot has a clear use case, but if you want something that's gonna make you large amounts of money, I don't think Checkdot is one, bro. You should never marry your bag. Just keep your portfolio concise and just get into the best projects. Seedus is pretty good, yeah. Alex Becker is just gonna keep shilling Seedus. I feel like the best thing to do is, as we get closer to like a gaming run, best thing to do is, if you guys want some trades, just buy the projects that Alex Beck is shilling, and even if you're holding for short-term trades, because it's very likely once Alex Becker talks about this project again, it's gonna pump in the short term. He hasn't talked about gaming in a while, and the fact that more retail's coming in, he's probably gained at least a decent amount of subs, at least 50k by 50 to 100k fresh subs. That as soon as that he drops a new video, A lot of these coins are going to start pumping again. A lot of them. So you can do that, by the way. Look at the gaming projects it shows, and just get into them. You know, even if you want to hold them for short term. WinRAR, I don't really like WinRAR, bro. It does. It can definitely pump though, but I'm not too bullish on WinRAR. It just looks too dodgy for me, bro. Oh, why is he doing that? 20 million? Nah, fuck that. I ain't buying this at 20 million. This was good at 1 million back here. 1 to 2 million. It just got fully diluted. In 1 year, this token got fully diluted. Last year, it was 1 million. I remember it was 1 million. At 20 million, I'm not buying this. I don't think you guys should buy this at 20 million because bare minimum gains with this one, my friend. G-Man, walaikum salam, bro. I don't like any of those. Mubi's done stupid amounts of numbers already. DCK, I don't really like that. Well, I don't really like projects like DCK because people are more prone to using it rather than investing into it. And that's the same thing with Sharp AI. Like Sharp AI and DCK, I put them in the same boat because people will utilize them. They got very good utility, but there's no token utility in the sense where you can use those without investing into the token. So DCK, you can do everything without investing in a token. So why do you need to invest in a token? The same thing with Sharp AI. You can do everything on a platform without investing in a token. So therefore, there's just no need for you to invest in it. Just use it. It's not a bad token hand. Thoughts on, let's have a look at block. Thoughts on Root, fastest, cheaper cross chain. Root is not too bad. Root is not too bad. I feel like Root has a clear use case. It's not a brand new token. Or is this a brand new one? This just come out. Did it migrate or something? Oh, it has migrated, yeah. Root's not a brand new token. I'm sure it's been around for a while. Layer 1, enabling chain abstractions. Website looks decent. A lot of KOLs are shilling it, you said. Big Twitter shares. On-chain, chain abstraction. Yeah, this is a pretty good use case. Ultra low bridge, cross-chain swaps, 30 blockchains. Well, this has a use case for sure. I don't know what the market cap is, 32 million. Yeah, this is not a bad project. Not a bad project. It's not one that I would invest into, but it looks pretty decent. What about Saint AI agent by Virtuals? Do you think there are many? Well, there's too many of them now. There's too many of them now because the problem is the Virtual has had his run already. It can make another run, but it's like jumping to the bandwagon too late, and I feel like people are jumping on the bandwagon too late. I feel like a lot of people are jumping on this Virtual bandwagon. Virtual is already at almost $2 billion in market cap. It can do a bit more, but I don't really feel like it's going to do that much more. Maybe another 5x more. That's it. I don't really want to invest into anything in the virtual ecosystem. I feel like that narrative's done, and that boat has been sailed, and I don't want to jump on the boat too late. Crazy how likely to work in the bull run. The strategy skim buyback lower. That's the best thing, bro. You have to take profits and eventually buy back lower. That's probably in the bull run. That's probably the stupidest thing to do. I don't like doing that, bro. Just hold your bags. If you hold your bags, if it goes down 10%, and just the same thing again. AWT is the biggest mistake I learned. Yeah, AWT is one of those projects that looks good. The partnerships are there, but when you have a scammy team, and oftentimes it's not always the case. There's always exceptions to the rules, but any project that's on Polygon for gaming, it always fucks up, bro. Always fucks up. So I don't really like buying any projects on the Polygon ecosystem. Quill has crazy utility, bro. Has good utility, but is the website still the same though? Equilibrium. I've already looked into nuclear AI, my friend. Have I checked Star? I'll look into it later. Strawberry AI is decent as well. I feel like Strawberry AI can pump. Starnift, I'll look into that if you don't worry. Chasm is pretty good, yes. And Super is very good. His runs a lot, bro. Like I like the technology behind Super. I looked into Vesting. Vesting is not too bad either. But I feel like you've kind of missed the boat on this now. You can get into it for a short term trade, but that's it. Nuclei, yeah, Nuclei. I actually done a buy low on Nuclei. Nuclei done very well for me. I've already looked into Nuclei. They just partnered with Fetch AI a few days ago. That's very bullish. But Nuclei is a very good token, and I look at it as the best token on Avalanche, in the best AI token on Avalanche because there's no vesting for another year, so the tokens are locked for another year, and they've just partnered with Fetch AI, which I think is massive. Joining enterprise like or entership leaders like Botch Global and Peak. So these guys are doing big things, bro. Our game is to elevate the both utility AI agents and data within real world. So they're kind of branching into AI agents now, which is very bullish, bro. Very bullish. But this is what I like. They've joined the Fetch AI Foundation, so now they're going to have AI agents as well. So I am very bullish on Nuclei. It's on $30 million of market cap. It's not the highest, but well, it's not the lowest, sorry, but I still feel like it's still very good. Is VDA a good buy or now? Not really, no. But Chasm is pretty good. Chasm is pretty good. In terms of AI agents, I would say Chasm is on the bear end. What's the market cap for this now? 15 million. Yeah, it's not too bad. The volume is a bit shit, but just because it's not in no exchanges yet. But other than that, I feel like Chasm is pretty decent. I don't think there's a Docs team behind this though. But these are all DJing plays. Like don't put anything significant into them, bro. But this has a clear good. The AI agents for these guys are not not the worst. So yeah, Chasm is pretty good. Griffin, didn't the CEO of Solana shout that out? Someone in my group utilized it when he first. I think he showed it like very low in market cap, and it done like a 10, 20, 30x for him or something. However, he used it and he said it was terrible. Maybe it's getting better now, but at that time he told me it was terrible, so I just ignored it. But yesterday the CEO of Solana talked about it, or the day before, so I can't remember, but and he pumped. I think he done like a 5, 6x in like the space of a day. It's crazy. All because they added Blinks. Like Blink's tech is pretty good. You can do 100 things in one click, which is crazy. Yeah, he said the agent was trash. Yeah, my friend, my group is closed. That's the problem. My group is closed, and I don't want to have too many people in the group because it destroys the quality, bro. It destroys the quality, and I have a very good group right now. As most, I might just open up a second group, but I'll have to get some people that'll have to pay in order for them to run it because it's too much work, bro. Like running one group is a lot. Second group will be crazy work. You're working right now, G. I love having my brother G in the back. You're a real G, bro. I'm gonna have to get you off the slaving soon, though. I'm gonna have to get you off the slaving. This is a good project, though. I feel like they have some very good exchange listings. Bybit, HTX, BitGet, Mexi, and I remember looking into this. They got some very big partners, and surprisingly, obviously, it's all probably bots, anyways. But it still looks good though because they have 1 million follower on fucking on Twitter, which is massive. So it looks like a game that retail can get behind. Okay, shut up. Anyways, why every single time you click on the website, there's like music playing, there's like a song playing. But they got partnered with Samsung, which is quite big, Transformers apparently, and Hugo Boss. So they got some very good backers. And it just looks like one of those games. Look, I played one of the games. It's very similar to Subway Surfers, but there's like you can't earn nothing though. If you can't earn money, people are just not gonna keep. The people are not gonna play it. That's the problem. Is that the game is very similar to Subway Surfers that you can literally just keep running and just it's very similar. It's like this looks Subway Surfers type of game, but there's no play to earn system at the moment. So because there's no play to earn system, I just didn't buy this project. But it is very retail friendly, and they got all the exchanges. So if you want a decent gaming project, it's not too bad, my friend. Not really. No, I would wait before taking profit. It's too early to take profits now. Just wait until the AI season takes off, then take profits. Give two RWA projects bro for 10x. For 10x, prop base and Relio, those will do 10x easily. Prop base and Relio. Is Sensei still pumping? Let's see. I feel like Sensei will get to 1 cent. Yo, it's still flying. What the fuck? It's at 7.5 now. Sensei will get to the FOMO really kicks in though. Sensei will get to I feel like it will get to 1 cent very quickly. Once FOMO kicks in, it really kicks in, bro. ZF gonna pump, bro. ZK Sync Ignite program gonna start 20x coming. Thanks, bro. Maybe ZK Sync. If ZK Sync performs, ZF will also perform. However, I like LogX better. That's just my personal opinion. But they're in the same narrative, swap to earn narrative. But I do like LogX better cinema. But both of them will do well though. It's your choice what you want to buy. The only reason I like this because it's backed by Coinbase and Gate.io, and it's also on Base. And Base is a very bullish chain. Like a lot of projects on Base are doing really well. But the only reason, another reason why I like this is because they're going to implement RWA and gaming and a meme launchpad. So once this is out and they got the launchpad out, I feel like you can do very well short term even. So that's one of the reasons that I like this one better over ZF. And it doesn't really need like the thing is with ZF it needs ZK Sync to perform in order for it to perform. Whereas LogX doesn't have that requirement, doesn't have that restriction. LogX will pump on its own. It doesn't need another chain to do well in order for it to do well. So that's one of the things you have to consider as well, my friend. If ZK Sync just flops, which I don't think it will, but if it does, then you're going to be, just holding ZF. It's not going to do anything for you, bro. I didn't pull the trigger on Bubble either. Thoughts on moving cash from AGI AI Tech into ON Sensei bags for potential more exits? You can't do that, yes, but I wouldn't do it now though. I would do it after the listing because you need some safety net in your portfolio as well, my friend. So you can't get rid of your AGI, but you will get more returns with Auto Sensei, that's for sure. So you can't do it if that's what you want. However, you also need a little bit of a safety net. Like AI Tech and AGI is going to hold your portfolio up a bit more. AGI is definitely going to hold your portfolio. AI Tech's a bit shaky, but other than that, it's still going to do well though. They're both going to do well. Lexa, good to see you, buddy. No problem. I hope you guys are enjoying this. What do you think about the dead narrative that is bullish? I would say DeFi. And the only reason I say DeFi is because if you look across all the chains, I would say gaming is reasonably dead. Because if you look at, if you go look at what's that website called, bro, where it tells you all the games. I fully forgot the website. Melko, what's the website called? I forgot what the name was called, bro. Dune, I think it's Dunes. If you look at Dunes, let's go on Dunes, bro. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It talks about all the narratives, right? Dune, is it Dune? Yeah, so go on this. Oh fuck this, man! It's gonna take too long, bro. Anyways, if you go on Dune and you go on which narrative has been performing well this entire cycle, like gaming is amongst the lowest. So gaming has not done very well, and DeFi has not done very well. But with Trump releasing the new DeFi project, it's very likely, and as crypto gets mass adopted, it's very likely DeFi could be that narrative that makes a comeback. That's dead now, but can become bullish. So DeFi, that's my guess, my friend, and that's why I still hold some amulet. Every time I look into my bank account, I realize I'm poor. When I look into my portfolio, I realize I'm rich. That's funny, that is. That's how every crypto investor is, bro. You're poor in real life, but you're rich technically. If you're a crypto investor, you're rich. You're pre-rich, bro. That's all you are. You're pre-rich. Thoughts on Move pump on Sue. Look, these type of shit only last short term. If you guys noticed today, Pump Fund got blocked on UK. So Pump Fund's now blocked in the UK, so meaning that you can't access Pump Fund in the UK. And eventually, more and more places will block Pump Fund, and then all you're gonna get is memes are just gonna keep dying down. That's all it is. So I think that's a very good move for our utility coins. It's not good for the meme coiners, but it's very good for us though. And I'm happy. Happy this meme coin shit is slowing down now, man. It's just time for utility to, but like no one wants to come into the problem is, right? As more people come into crypto and they experience the meme coin stuff, they're all gonna get wrecked and they'll have a bad image of crypto. That's the problem. It's like some meme coins will do some stupid numbers, and then some guy will go buy the next one, and it just rug pulls. There's like 50,000 memes being launched a day, and of course, if you launch 50,000 anything, a few is going to do well. So people have this misconception that all meme coins perform well, but in reality, majority die, and 95% of people do not make money in meme coins, and they'll make money on one, lose on the other, make money on one, lose on the other. It's just a lot of wallet tracking, bro. Most people that win in crypto just track wallets that get into the good ones early, but then even those guys just guess. They put money in every single meme coin. Like I've tracked a very successful wallet before, and he'll buy a meme coin every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes he'll buy a meme coin. Of course, if you buy a meme coin every 5 minutes, and he doesn't like he puts large amounts of money, he puts like a couple $100. That's it. And what he does is, he puts a couple hundred. As soon as he doubles it, he leaves the meme bag. As soon as he doubles it, he leaves the meme bag. Some of them he will fully get out, but then he leaves meme bags behind. And if you keep doing that, eventually in a few months, you might get 100x. You might get 100x of your $20, $30, $50. That's all it is. So it's very, very, it's like a big numbers game. You're not going to make money on all meme coins, bro. Majority of people don't. So I feel like this meme coin shit just needs to just die down for a bit, bro. Yeah, Pangolin is good, bro. Pangolin is good because if AVAX performs, then Pangolin will as well. I don't really like LCX. LCX pumping, but I wouldn't get into another one. Nice. Super dropped a bullish chart. We are sending. Nice. Very good, very good, very good. Anyways, guys, I appreciate every single one of you that came down today. Tomorrow, I will be dropping a low cap tier list video. And within that low cap tier list, there will be a few hidden gems in there that I think can perform well. Now, because these are low cap investments, do not go and put large amounts of money into them because they are risky. That's the reason they're degen. It's going to be a degen tier list. There's not going to be a safety net tier list. It's going to be a degen tier list. Some of them will perform well. Some of them might get rug pulled. That's the art of the degen world. Can't expect all of them to do well. Some of them will do well, and some of them will get rugged. That's how it is. So don't put large amounts of money into them. Be responsible and only put what you can afford to lose in these degen projects. But then some of them can go and do stupid numbers. So, thank you guys very much. Drop a like on your way out. I appreciate all of you guys. Let's try to get to 10K subs. I feel like we are very close. I feel like in the next couple by the end of the year, I should be on 10K subs. So, thank you very much, guys. That's what I was thinking as well, Ivo. I think the fact that Mavia got delisted off Perp it's very likely that they're going to get a spot listing soon. That's what my guess is as well. Yeah, no worries, my friend. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys got into all the coins, you guys would have been in some profits. Chirply pumped, Logx pumped, Lightning pumped. What's the other one I was talking about? Amulet hasn't pumped yet, but it will pick up at some point. But yeah, thank you guys very much. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll catch you guys maybe. Well, I won't catch you guys tomorrow, but there will be a video dropping tomorrow, and I will be live on Sunday.